In June of 2002, they told me I had ovarian cancer. They weren't expecting me to live, and the whole time that I'd been sick, I just knew I wasn't going to die. The doctors were all telling me I was going to die, but I'd said to Jack, I'm not going to die, and he said, no, you're not. And they started me on chemo. Well, I mean, I was feeling great. I felt like there was nothing wrong with me. I couldn't believe that I was even sick. But after they started me on chemo, I was so ill. Jack said I looked like I'd have to die to get better. I had ovarian cancer, and it had facts on there. And it said that there was an 8% chance of survival with ovarian cancer. And Jack said, well, you're just going to have to be one of the 8%. And I said, that's right, I am going to be one of the 8%. 2 months later, I went back. My blood count had dropped to 15. He said, your blood count is the same as mine. He said, this is totally amazing. He said, now you know, don't you, that this is highly unusual for somebody with ovarian cancer. So I said, well, do you remember the first time I came to see you? And he said, yes. I said, do you remember that I told you that I have a God that's bigger than this cancer?
Our One Film project is a creative project that details the story of Joan Ducharme and her battle with ovarian cancer. Joan is a woman who was diagnosed with 4th-stage ovarian cancer and given 4 months to live back in 2002. After 22 failed sessions of chemotherapy, she decided to take a leap of faith, quit her chemo, and try to beat cancer the natural way through dieting. Only 5 weeks after beginning her new healthy lifestyle, she was in remission. I find the uniqueness of this story to be profound and felt like it was a story that had to be told. This project is meant to serve as an example for the power of faith, and I intend for it to help people who are going through similar situations or any time of adversity for that matter see that if Joan can conquer her battle, then they can conquer theirs as well. Besides the fact that it's an amazing story, I really wanted to tell a story about the faceless antagonist, that being cancer. So as I'm doing my research for this script, I was talking to one of my friends, and he informs me that his grandmother was a cancer survivor. So I interviewed her, and as she's telling me her story and what she had to deal with when she was going through cancer, I'm just at a loss for words. Then when she tells me that she beat cancer and exactly how she beat it, I was so moved by her story that I felt obligated to write about it. So I asked her for permission to write about it, and thank God she gave it to me. I chose the title I Want because when you're diagnosed with cancer, you instantly engage in a battle to the death. Either you're going to figure out a way to beat the cancer, or it's going to kill you. And in Joan's case, things got so bad for her at one point that it really looked like she would lose her battle against cancer. But even through all that, she found a way to come out victorious, and I thought that was something that needed to be celebrated. And what better way to celebrate it than to rub it in cancer's face like, hey, you tried to beat me, but you couldn't. I won.